celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
56. 319.
Allen comes out throwing. Looking deep to open the game. Trying coming out throwing, but the defender there to stop it. It's going to be 2nd down as they knock it away. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like an attacking pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Allen on 3rd and short. Going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sam headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They'll go. Allen. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on down.
I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. An unadvisable mindset now as they chant it over in their end of the field.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
30-yard line.
Now Purdy. It's caught by Elijah Roy. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get a perfect start. They've got up 6-0. Devontae Chan with the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, good time.
And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. So they stick with the hot hand partner, and he ends up adding 2 more on top of that touchdown.
I'd say 8 points is a pretty solid try's work for him.
Right.
And as long as he's producing, seeing the gaps, getting the pads down, getting those tough yards, feed that man the ball, he won't be denied.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Isaac Gorindo to return. This makes it up to the 25.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. The downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Going with the screen to Johnson. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got push one deep down the right. It's grabbed inside the 30. They're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, it requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength. And he just showed it out.
He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the bench, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
It's caught. And he's short of the first after a wild game.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they're still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, being back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
B4ndo on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. The 30. Gets the 10. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. and they just get to celebrate. They love explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now it's Purdy. Incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. And now it's 2nd down.
35-yard line.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun is Purdy. It's his running back. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that 1st down marker.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of one. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. Purdy to throw it. Lofts it deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs blow the lead to 7. Brian Thomas Jr. a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Kendricks. The 50. 30. Into the red zone. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the 50 entire way back. So the 2-point goal does end up yielding 2 points, but it's definitely not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
No, I don't think it's the first thing on the audience's mind as they get ready to run it, but it's definitely on the defensive mind to make up for the touchdown they just gave up. They're looking for opportunities to affect the score, and this time they were able to.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. B4ndo to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. It's downfield. He's got it. He's stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play.
1st down, Philadelphia.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. On target here to Njoku. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Every tight end with the saw wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Gun give now to Dallas. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Gain 11 on that play. That'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Pretty obvious as defense. They need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Allen now on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, Gibby made something happen. He got some yardage in the play to develop it. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Here's Allen. Completed over the middle. He brushed him off. And he's going to have a touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now Allen. Setting up the running back screen. They're all over that screen. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Got his man up and checks it. The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Connecting again with Hopkins. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Pick number 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Johnson. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Eagles take a 2nd quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he'll be met with a line to limit the game to a yard. This is stopped by Alex Highsmith.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I am more aggressive call on 2nd.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to score a touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
This is it at the 1. And he is in for the score. We may not see them kicking effort again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. The window to return it. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Talking plenty of scoring already. We have reached the 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap. Ball thrown. Ball's out of the pocket quick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
I'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Back to the air, Allen. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. You're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Four guys out wide. Here we go, third and long. Throwing here, Allen. Hopkins making the ground downfield. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By getting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Dowdle. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. Second and goal coming up.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you've still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the 1.
319.
They'll toss it to Johnson. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
It's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
From the 5-yard line after the loss, third and goal. They send a man in motion. Third and goal for Allen. Buying some time right. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. One last play before the break. Here we go with Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles tied the game on the half's final play. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
The kick is good, and we're looking at an entirely different game now here at halftime as they've taken the lead on that final play. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Nicole Harmon now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
It's a gain of
They get
27
27 on the play.
That's good.
And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs first down.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's going to be hit and set after about a gain of 1 and 2 yards there. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Chan running right. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Haven't been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate. I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
First down, and they go right back to it. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's out a yard or two shy of the 15. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Going to the ground again on first. Can do it on the outside there. No gain on the run. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
You made it all look so simple, didn't you? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
At the 17
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Chan again. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still not enough to avoid 3rd down.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice. It doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
3rd down run from Chan. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Goes to the hurry up here.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's Purdy to throw. At the goal line. That's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Andy Reid sending in that call quick. They are going for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
There's Purdy to throw for it. And the pass is caught. Kept 2 more onto the score.
Makes the score.
Well, got a little history for y'all now. That is their 4th conversion this game. That ties the NFL record in a single contest. You're not supposed to be able to do this 4 times in a game against an NFL defense partner. How have they pulled it off?
Yeah, I hate to sound cliche here, but it's so true. When I'm watching this execution, Kate, it's everybody. It takes all those 11. Heck, it takes the calls on the sideline, too. You don't make NFL history unless your team is all on the same page.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Terrion Arnold in on the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, on for Dowdy. That's a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
3rd and just 2 to go. On the ground again with Dowdy. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You love a huddle. Jake, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
On the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Johnson. Gets through for a 7-yard gain. Tackle made at the 47.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in RPO situations. A safety call a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion was.
2nd and 3 now. Right up the gut. And that is exactly why you rally to the football. Through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Makes the grab and bounds outside. They're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. First down throw for Allen. Headed out right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air again, Allen. Chased out to his right. Made the throw as he was getting hit from, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure of earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Looking to throw. This is good. Down the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
26 yards.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run with Johnson. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Hardman with a return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Here's a chance. The drive starts out small. Just 1 yard on that play. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Get set, get set. Watch out. Go.
He's going to be stopped real shy. That 1st down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here we go. Left left. Box.
They'll throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Result of the play.
One way or the other,
is
that was going to be a
turnover on downs.
decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Middle.
Allen now on 1st down. That's low and bounces short of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Pressure coming. It's Allen. What the fire for his team. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
That is all-out effort, Kate, to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception. And some more targets are clearly coming his way in the future.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Jumps in up the middle. A lot of traffic up the middle there, and he's bounced outside, and that's him 7. They get 8 on the play, and that gives them 2nd and goal from the 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here's another 40. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. And yet again, he's made a trip to the end zone, his 5th on the ground. And now just one more return visit away from tying that NFL single-game record. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Hardman with a return. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. He throws
move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Already a quick throw, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the one.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Now it's second and goal from the one.
Get set. Hot.
Here's a design run. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs now set by just a point in the fourth. Brock Purdy with the touchdown. Just a great effort there from Brock to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown.
And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very small risk. They've got the lead in this fourth quarter.
Eagles 37.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. The window to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Trailing by one score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into a good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
First and 10 from the 32.
56, 56.
Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Now an inside give to Johnson. The presence of those tight ends works both ways. Brock, you notice, gives them more blockers up front, but it also keeps the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Back to throw it. It's his running back. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Taking 23 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Eagles trail by just 1. First and 10 now from the 46. From the gun, Johnson. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him at the 2 yards.
Okay, a 2-yard run on first down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Johnson again. He's had a great game. He's going to have its lesser moments. You can't get any
It's now
And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. To throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Just loose, incomplete. He's looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there. So that brings up 4th and long. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And they take it out of bounds, which leaves his offense set up for 1st and goal.
Well, that's sure one way to take the lid off the defense. Great work to find the biggest hole in the coverage. More importantly, full split.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. They're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. They put downs in motion right. He's dropped a big setup and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. Shotgun give now to Darrell. And they're turned away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at 3rd and goal. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Fifth DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on 3rd and goal. Here he is to throw. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
So as we expected, they're lining up to go for 2 here and a 7-point advantage.
Alert!
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
43, Chiefs 38. Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Hardman with a return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Over 1st and 10.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success. Not an overwhelming amount of running room available, but he made what he could through the traffic on the pick. Everything he got them, just a bonus really anyway. They were certainly satisfied by simply getting off the field.
1st and 10 from the 32. Here's Johnson. Long gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
This offense is now left.